Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out in the morning. Let's start with side shuffle. Here we go. Hopefully, everybody did okay from Tuesday's full-on strength workout. Today is another full-on strength workout. 40-30 clock. Some pairing, some bigger and smaller movements. They're not all big. But I really would like, if we have time, to do a full pyramid plank at the end of this. Sorry, a plank pyramid. I say that at the end just because it's super fun. All right, side shuffle. We're doing it, right? You got into it at the speed you like. Can you go just a little bit quicker? More so, when you change direction, just push off and let your momentum carry you through to the other side. So just that little push extra. Notice you got to drop a little bit. Ooh. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Let's do baby jumping jacks. Baby jumping jacks. This can be a step in, step out, or just like I'm doing it, or even more dynamic than I'm doing it. So for me, my goal is to just get my feet off the floor and move a couple inches. Anything more than that, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt, they don't like it. So I'm just kind of pushing the envelope gently, right? 3, 2, 1, come on out, let's do leg swing to opposite hand. Now just flow and relax, flow and relax. You keep going, I gotta fix something. Leg to opposite hand. Maybe the hand touches the thigh, the knee, the shin, maybe the toe. Not a lot of bending in the trunk, maybe a little bit of twisting, but we're actually bracing to prevent crunching forwards, okay? There we go, and we're breathing. All right, now we're gonna speed this up, which only requires you to take a wider stance. All right, boom. Old-fashioned, I forget what they call those dancing lines that were famous in Vegas from the 70s, whatever that is. Can the foot go higher? Okay, without pulling the hammy, can the foot go a little bit higher? There we go, 3, 2, 1, come on out, excellent. All right, all we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hands. This is actually an assessment tool in FMS, functional, I forget what it's called now. Anyways, here's what we do. We just simply take one hand up, one hand down, and we put them behind us and we try to get them as close as possible. Okay, and that's it. And then we just come out and we just reverse it. Now, when I say try, I mean, don't try very hard. Okay, do not try very hard. We're just kind of going to see where it ends up. Maybe one hand ends up in your lower back and the other ends up behind your head. Cool. Then that's you, all right? So there's no prize for how close you can get. Don't scoot your hands together. Just gently move into that position and out. FMS, functional movement screening. Got it. That's what we're doing. This is one of the tests. If you're ever up for it, you can practice it to get good at it. Just moving in and moving out. Looking good. Nice. And if I had another person behind me, they would do it the opposite, and then we'd have like 4 arms moving. It would look super cool. Was it Ganesh? The Indian god Ganesh? Maybe not. Okay, here we go. Come out of that. Let's do full dynamic mobility with the hips and everything. So this time, the right leg goes back, the right hand goes to the floor, and the left hand reaches up, and you look at it. On the other side, the left foot goes back, left hand goes down, and then the right hand twists up. Okay? If that floor is too far away for you, that right foot goes back, the right elbow goes to, come on, left knee, and you just twist as far as you feel comfortable. And then the left foot goes back, left elbow to right knee, just twist as far as you feel comfortable. Again, going in, going out, moving smooth. It kind of feels like a stretch. Nothing should feel extreme, okay? Your movement might actually grow a little bit with each repetition. Get a little bit lower, a little bit deeper, and then you're breathing. Yeah. Okay, one more, and then we're done. All right, come on out of that. And here's the deal. Okay, so we've got... So we've done this exercise before, I think last year. And I'm gonna say that I called it something different, mostly because I just make all this stuff up. So I couldn't remember what I called it, but I know what I want to do. And so with our feet really, really quite wide and feet pointed forwards, it's going to be a single leg, I guess, squat or lunge, whatever, on one side. Okay, so we're going to drop, and then we're going to come back up. So I'm now calling it Spiderman squat because that's our Spiderman position if we're doing a dynamic mobility movement. It's called Spiderman. Okay, so I'm going to call this a Spiderman squat. Here's the deal. When I bend my right knee, notice that my body is still inside of my right foot. Okay, if I'm not standing wide enough, I'm going to get into this awkward position. I don't like that. Okay, so get that foot out wider. One leg bends, one leg stays straight. The straight leg isn't working at all, but it's getting a nice stretch in the groin. Be cognizant of this. When you bend that leg, the bum reaches backwards. The knee does not go forwards, okay? Just like every squat that we do. So it's the same as that. The chest is up, head is up. The body will move forwards or bend forwards, but most importantly, the bum reaches backwards, and then you just decide how low you want to get into it. That's how we're doing that. Superman. Get my heroes mixed up. Spider-Man squat on one side. Then you're going to grab, that's right, forgot to tell you, you need a weight. If you have really healthy shoulder range of motion and you can get your arm straight above your head, then you can use a weight. Shoulder press, single arm shoulder press, that's it, just crushing it out. This is as much core as anything, so we're still bracing through the ribs. When I've got that arm above my head, you can see my ear in front of my arm, okay? And then when I bring it back down, I'm nice and strong, so full range of motion, straight elbow. It's going to be like that for 40 seconds. Then we do the other side. That's it. Whew. All right, so pick a side. It doesn't matter because we're doing both, right? 3 rounds of each. Ready? 3. Get wide feet. 2, 1. Here we go. Spider-Man squat. Boom. Don't spend too much time at the top. Unless, of course, you need to just take a little half a second or a 1 second pause. Okay? You might notice that the knee that's bending, if your knee is not perfect, this might feel like a little bit of a biomechanical challenge. So only go as far as the knee lets you. The knee is twisting a little bit here. 10 seconds to go, okay? Which is good for it, but listen to it. Don't go further than it wants you to. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. All right. So it's possible, depending on the health of your knee, that you're not dropping very far, which sometimes feels like you're not doing very much. Well, you're doing as much as your body allows you to, and that's what we're all doing. Or maybe we're just pedaling back a little bit. You don't have to go crazy every time. Okay, shoulder press, pick an arm. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Every once in a while I do hear myself, and I do sound like I'm promoting the idea of pedal to the metal all the time. That's actually not true. I mean, I think that's what I'm probably saying, but I just want to correct myself and say that's not what I mean. We're pedal to the metal with regards to consistency, with regards to showing up, with regards to bringing some energy every time. All right, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. When it comes to like actually pedal to the metal, working as hard as possible, measure that out carefully. Only ever do that if you have progressed and prepared yourself for it. And then, at the very most, there's an 80-20 rule. Only 20%, maximum 20% of what you do should be really hard. 3, 2, 1, Spider-Man squat the other side. Oh, that's a nice surprise. My left knee rarely likes this, but today it's okay. Appreciate those little surprises. All right, we're doing this. So you're really, really bracing your stomach here. You're bracing almost as much as when you're doing a plank in this position, especially at the bottom, okay? Nice work. 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. All right. So typically we're on a 40-30 clock when we're focusing more on strength, and we do maybe a 40-20 or a 30-20 if we're trying to get our heart rate up and do more of a HIIT, high intensity interval training, okay? Clarify. Shoulder press, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Your other arm now, right? So if you wanted to do some of these exact same things on your own and swing that pendulum even more into the strength end of things, it's a good idea to take the 30-second rest, especially if you're working hard and lifting a little heavier weight, to make it 40, 50, or 60 seconds, even as much as 2 minutes, okay? We don't do that here because it's a 30-minute class. 3, 2, 1, rest. And we would spend most of our time just looking at each other. So a little bit of a compromise to fit into this structure. Still working, but know that if you want to take it a little bit further, that's how you do it. All right, I'm just getting ready for Spiderman squat, round 2, going with the first leg. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Exhale as you rise. Go as low as you think. There is some weight on the outer edge of your foot. There's definitely weight being pushed through the heel and maybe a little bit even through the ball of your foot. That heel wants to be engaged and the bum is reaching backwards. If it feels like your heel wants to come off the ground all the time and it's really hard to keep it down, it's probably because your hips or your bum isn't going backwards far enough. Okay? We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. All right, walk around. This requires some mobility. So there's a number of things that are going to stop you from going down. The hip, the knee, the ankle, on both sides. So you might be enjoying this, or you might be feeling like somebody's put you in a straitjacket and said, move. All right, shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Exhale as you rise. Brace your stomach. Feel strong. Look good. Nice work. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Perfect. Shake it out. Probably don't need to walk around too much after shoulder press, but move a bit. I urge you to not just stand still with your knees locked. All your blood flows into your legs. Nothing's going to your brain. Your brain doesn't like that. All right, Spiderman squat. On the other side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I think hopefully you're just paying attention to you and yourself. But if you're watching me, you'll notice that periodically and quite frequently my camera goes fuzzy on me, as it did last year. Interestingly enough, my other webcam, or all of my webcams, in every environment, when I'm at my desk or here, we're almost there. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. They all go blurry on me, periodically without any apparent cause or change to the environment. I might be a vampire or something like that. I can see myself in the mirror, but apparently this thing can't see me, so. Anyways, I better not lose any more weight. 3, shoulder press. 2, 1. Here we go. That's my excuse, right? There we go. We're pressing it. Straight. Get that elbow straight at the top. It's so tempting. I can see myself in the screen, so I know. It can feel like it's straight when it's not. So if you can do this in front of a mirror, that is really useful because it just shows that you're not doing it complete. Okay? Keep going. 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. All right, last round coming up. When I show people, when I bring people into the center, people who say, I want to start working out, but I don't know what to do or where to start. I start by showing them the 5 movements that we all need to do. And one of them is press above our head. And every time I say that, I cringe a little bit because we're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Spiderman squat, first side. Here we go. Because there are a lot of people who are nowhere close to being able to simply put their hand above their head. And then it feels like, oh, how disabled am I? I can't even do this simple movement. Well, use it or lose it. At some point, it got twingy or uncomfortable. The person stopped doing it and therefore have never used the top shelf of their cupboard or have never changed a light bulb because they just can't, right? It's really easy to get to that position with shoulders. 3, 2, 1, rest. Because shoulders can do this if we keep doing it, and they lose that if we stop doing it. So this simple exercise that we do quite regularly is wildly useful in preparing you and me for when we're even older than we are. Shoulder press, other side, 3, 2, 1, here we go. It's remarkable. Nancy's not here today, I don't think, but she recommended that I read Peter Attia's Outlive, and I'm just into it, just a little bit. One of the things that he mentions is when you ask people about what the physical ability they plan to have and want to have when they're older, when they're retired, is often a pipe dream. They say they want to do this, they want to do that. 3, 2, 1, rest. But when their 30-year projection and their desires are paired with their current level of ability, what they said in the book was it's common for a person to presently barely have the requirements that they think they want to have in 30 years from now. Okay, make that make sense? 3, last leg, Spiderman squat. 2, 1, here we go. At this point, I already feel like we're out of sync, but whatever. We're still doing it. So that's, I feel, so I know I've done that for sure. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to be able to do this and this and this. And I'm like, well, you can barely do that now. And are you doing anything to change and prepare for the future? So those are hard admissions to make, realizations to take, and go, man, do I change my future plan or do I change my current habits? 3, 2, 1, and rest. Walk around, catch your breath. Yeah, I don't know. Do we do the other side now? I forget. You know what? We're resting. We're done. I know I messed that up in some way, but it doesn't matter because we all did it and it was great. All right. We don't want to waste time because we barely have enough time. I don't think we're going to do the whole thing again, but we're going to try. Okay. Plank pyramid. So it starts with 20 seconds, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 40, then 30, then 20. Anyways, whether your hands are on maybe on your stool, chair, back of the couch, we're going to try to do this to the best of our ability because it's super fun. We're going in, I think we're going in 10 seconds. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Planking. Nice. All right, my little soapbox speech there is to the converted already, right? Because you're here doing it. And again, just 3, 2, 1, rest, so that we don't miss the obvious. You are on the path. This is the right way to go. If we could only, all right, we're getting ready for another one. 3, 2, 1, up. If we could magically, through maybe VR can do this for us actually, and AI, not that I ever want to use that, but what if we took you and me now and then chose and plugged in 2 paths? We continue to show up to this class or we stop. What do we look like in 30 years? You know what? I bet through VR and AI, we can actually do that now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Well, without making anything up, I know one thing would come out of that. Once we actually saw the difference, then when it came to the days that we were a little bit tired, 3, 2, 1, go. And we maybe are thinking about skipping our workout or changing a habit for the worse, those images would get us right back on track so fast because we would be scared to death of that other pathway. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. I'm not saying we have to work out scared. Every once in a while, somebody, I mean, how many times do you know someone, the stereotypical middle-aged male has a heart attack, prior to the heart attack did absolutely nothing to help himself. 3, 2, 1, go. Then post-heart attack, now they're motivated because they don't want to go through that again. So they do things to help themselves because of the fear of that happening again. Sad thing is what they have to do at that point is so much more than what they would have had to do earlier. And it's so much harder because of the diminished capacity. Anyways, all food for thought. And it's only 22 seconds to go because this is the 50-seconder. This is the big one. Yeah, we're already there. 15 seconds to go. Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious, I guess, because of how it feels. 10 seconds. Come on. Dig in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh. Yeah, I have to keep talking or I was going to die. Okay, now they get shorter and shorter, but here's the secret gift. They feel like 50 seconds. Oh, I love it. And oh shoot, you're not going to get the whole thing done. This might be our last one. Ready, set, up. This is a 40-seconder. Yeah, we'll probably be done at the end of this one. Yep, shoot. All right, we're just going to keep doing it. Maybe we'll start with it. Okay, that's not true. We're never going to do that because this makes our stomach very tired, and we need our stomach for all of our exercises. So we never start with a plank pyramid. 15 seconds to go. Right? This still feels like 50, but it's only 40. 10 seconds to go. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. All right, if you can get up, get up. Stand up. And then walk around. Catch your breath. Nice job. Because of what we did with those Spiderman squats, we're going to do my favorite stretch. This will be the stretch. This is the stretch that we did most often last year, and it will continue that way because of its generally most useful that we can fit into 3.5 minutes. Okay, so that was a plank that made us huff and puff, or at least me. So if you still want to walk around a bit, keep doing that. But if you're ready to be stationary and down, right knee's behind me, left foot's in front, elbows on the front knee, or if it's comfortable for you, hands on the floor inside that front leg. And then this left foot is right beside my left hand. That's important. If this is too easy for you, you can go down onto your right elbow, and then if it's there for you, left elbow. I would demonstrate it if I could. And again, we're not trying very hard. And our focus is on our breath. All the way in, all the way out, deep, and it's slowing. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. All right, and same thing. This side's different, so you might have a different starting point for it. All right. If one side is quite different than the other, I would encourage you to ignore me when I say start with your left foot behind and just go with the tighter side first. The side that is most difficult, that's a good place to start. And then we always do the same number on each side, but if you're doing this on your own, if you start on the tighter side and end on the tighter side gets more work, and eventually you get balanced. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. How's your breath doing? When we're in a stretched position, sometimes the breath naturally tightens and gets shallow because we're stretching. So let's try to counteract that and breathe all the way in and all the way out. Nice. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Same deal. On the second round, you might notice the body actually improves a bit. So if there's more room to take up, take it up. If there's less, because things aren't very happy and they tightened, then just follow that. Don't push through. Have you ever noticed how our regular routines are so often interrupted by, for example, Monday, Thanksgiving? That happens like once or twice a month, something, or 3, maybe every week, something pops into your deal that throws off this schedule. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So what I like to try to do is find a balance. So as a how would I describe this? As a recovering, reformed exercise addict, and I don't mean that to be funny or in jest in any way. There was a time when I had a problem, and I would have missed family Thanksgiving dinner on Thanksgiving or Christmas because that way I was in the gym. So that's bad. We don't want to ever do that. And if that's happening, then you want to recognize it and make some changes. And then also just, it's a free day to eat and drink anything I want. That's also kind of the other end of the spectrum. That's not how holidays work. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you're let's switch sides. 3, 2, 1, switch. maybe in your family, you're the active one, right? I don't know, make an after dinner, after supper walk just to kind of get some movement going. Maybe you're the person that's in your family that's going to introduce everybody else to a walk. So, anyways, we don't have to go crazy, but we have to do something. By crazy, I mean our routine can change, but we want to include activity in whatever is the new routine. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Nice work, everybody. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, and so does your body. Have a good Thanksgiving weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Take care.